Hello everyone, I'm Letitia. Welcome to my channel and today's video. Have you ever wondered what it is like to move from another country to America? The process of going through immigration and living in America as an immigrant. You may know someone who has. Hello. Or perhaps you are an immigrant and you have personal experience of what it is like to make this move. Well, Behold the Dreamers is a 2016 debut fiction novel of Cameroonian-American author Imbolo Mbue. The story takes place in New York City during the 2008 financial crisis, when the subprime mortgage home market had crashed and when Lehman Brothers, which was the fourth largest bank in the United States, filed for bankruptcy. This was shortly before President Barack Obama was elected into office. The story revolves around two families, the Jongas and the Edwards. After living as an undocumented immigrant for 2 years in the United States with the intention of getting his green card, Jonga saves enough money to move his girlfriend, Nini, on a student visa and their son, Leomi, to live with him in America. Shortly after, the two marry, and together they do all that they can to work towards what they perceive to be the American dream. To the Jongas, the Edwards are living the American dream. They are a wealthy white family. They live in a big, beautiful home, and they employ maids and a chauffeur. Clark Edwards, with his Wall Street salary, is employed as an investment banker at one of the largest banks in America, Lehman Brothers. And his wife, Cindy Edwards, supposedly occasionally works as a nutritionist to models and actresses. And I say supposedly because we rarely see her going to work. We mainly see her being chauffeured back and forth to beauty appointments and lunches with friends. And she also plans many family vacations. So I would say that she mainly is living as a wealthy socialite. Now, both of the Edwards children are well educated. 9-year-old Mighty attends the Dalton School, which is a private co-educational college preparatory school in New York City. And he is involved in many extracurricular activities. The older college-age son, Vince, carries himself as a very privileged individual. He is a student at Columbia University School of Law, which is the third university that he is attending. And he has issues of what he wants to do as far as his life career goals go. So Jonga ends up getting a chauffeur job making $35,000 a year working for Clark Edwards, the investment banker at Lehman Brothers. And Jende's sole job is to chauffeur Mr. Edwards and his family, Cindy Edwards and their two sons, Mighty and Vince, wherever they need to go. Jende's wife, Nini, works as a home health aide to the elderly, and she studies at the community college with the hopes of earning and becoming a pharmacist. Sometime later, a job opportunity comes up, and Nini agrees to work as a substitute maid at the Edwards household. And in the process, she also forms a relationship with the Edwards family. While chauffeuring the Edwards family on many occasions, Jonga often overhears private telephone conversations. He also learns more about the Edwards family members through casual conversation with each one of them. Later, when Nenny also becomes employed with the Edwards as a substitute maid, she learns more about them as well. She even witnesses Cindy Edwards abusing alcohol and pills. Jonga and Nenny come to realize that even though the Edwards are wealthy and living their American dream, they are not happy, and money doesn't fix everything. And so we began to see the contrast between the two families, with the Jongas struggling with their financial security goals and reaching asylum in the United States, while the Edwards, who are financially secure, struggle with personal social problems. Not to say that the Jongas don't have personal issues also, because they do, especially towards the end of this story. When the news of the Lehman Brothers collapse is announced, Jonga is worried about whether he'll have a job. Ms. Edwards assures him that they will still need his services. But later, when Ms. Edwards becomes concerned with her husband's whereabouts during the day, she asks Jonga to make a record of all of the places that he drives Mr. Edwards to. And this really puts Jonga in a conflicting situation as far as where his loyalties lie. And when he doesn't provide all of the information that Ms. Edwards is looking for, he ends up losing his job. And this forces him to have to go back to his former job as a restaurant dishwasher. And at the same time, he's still struggling to find out whether he is still eligible for asylum in the United States. So from this point, everything seems to go down and for everyone, and life changes happen for both the Jongas and the Edwards. Okay, so this is as far as I'm going to go with this story. I don't want to give away any spoilers. This is Mbue's debut novel, written from her own immigrant experience and other immigrants pursuing their American dream. I enjoyed reading this story very much. It was very interesting and engaging, especially when read along with the audiobook narrator. Mr. Prentice Anyami gave an outstanding performance with bringing each one of these characters to life. The story demonstrated concerns and situations that immigrants experienced during the immigration process, their expectations upon coming to America, and their realizations. It also displays themes of racism, alcohol and drug abuse, domestic abuse, social class, and many other thematic topics. If you have read this book, please comment below a section in the book that you were particularly interested in. And if you haven't read the book yet, then you should. That's all for now. Have a great day and goodbye.